From your perspective, how do you think you've done so far this season?
I think we have a lot of young players and like a lot of people that needed to step up. And I think I've done okay so far, but I think we're far from where we need to be. In the first half in district, we learned a lot and we played a lot better towards the end. And Summer Creek was a good win, and the Woodlands game was terrible. You know what I mean? Like that goes without saying, but I think we've just gotten ourselves to a point now with like a lot of good practices to where we built ourselves back up to a much better like squad in general.
And so Max Preps named you player of the game for like 3 games this season. How does that make you feel for them to recognize that?
I just feel blessed like about that. I couldn't do anything without like my point guard. Like our whole team and our bench is like deep with talent, and it's just like a great group of guys that is finally like I finally see us coming together. You know what I mean?
Anyone in particular on the team that you bond with on and off the court?
Oh, I love all the guys, but some of them I've been knowing since I was little kids, like Stu, Grant, Andre, all of them, just great guys.
So y'all just hang out?
Yeah, I hang out with all the guys, even the freshmen.
I want to take a turn and mention that you did have to stop playing basketball your sophomore year because you were diagnosed with cancer, July 5th, 2012.
Yes.
How did that make you feel? Like once you found out, like did basketball even pop up in your head at that point?
That was the first thing that popped up in my head. Because the way I was told, I wasn't sure. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't sure like what I was dealing with. You know what I mean? And the first thing in my mind is like, first, am I gonna die? You know what I mean? Because I don't know anything about it. And then like, secondly, like, oh, if I'm not gonna die, like, there's no way I'll be playing basketball again. So it's just like everything's kind of like it hits you at once, like a car accident. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but yeah.
A campaign called Battle for Brett started. Everybody from school was wearing lime green bracelets to show respect to you battling cancer. How did that make you feel that you had so much support?
That whole Battle for Brett thing came from my friends, Justin Heinrich's parents, the Wrens, who blessed them, their family to me, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They started all that, and then all my other friends, like my friends' moms, I stayed with them while my parents were at work. Like, I really felt like everyone that cared about me, you know what I mean, came together and kind of uplifted me when I needed them to. It was great.
Do you recall when you found out that you were cleared from cancer?
I remember they weren't calling it remission, but like I had 3 tumors, one right here, and then one back here. Mm-hmm. And then, I remember like throughout chemotherapy, like gradually, like they would just slowly like get less and less, like, you know what I mean, out there. And then I remember like I had 6 rounds of it, which were like 2-week rounds each. And then I remember like around the 5th round, the doctor was like, okay, we don't see any cancer, you know what I mean? But we have to finish out the rounds, you know what I mean? Yeah. And also, you're not in remission yet till we know for sure, till we do like a PET scan, CAT scan, all that. Mm-hmm. And so then we did all that, and then I found out it was like I was out my whole first semester sophomore year, so it was like right around the middle of my sophomore year.
Did the idea of you being able to play basketball, how did that make you feel that you would be able to get back on the court?
That's like, I was just hopeless, and then like, cause I don't know. It was a long like road back to the court, cause I didn't know where I was physically for a while. And then I got there and it was just like, I got back to myself, and then I was like, I need to get back to doing what I love, cause like what I missed the most over those 6 months was just like being out there with my guys, just playing basketball, you know what I mean? Doing what I love, but yeah.
And so you returned last year, right?
Right.
That was your season back. And so were you nervous? Like, were there doubts in your head of how you would come back? Like, what went through your mind when you returned?
Well, I had a whole summer really, and like kind of an off season to get myself back. And then I finally got myself 100% physically ready, like around time of the season. And then we have Tristan, Jaden, Keanu, Kyle, all the squad, you know what I mean? And so I had all those guys with me to like support me, and then I finally got my way back, and like it was just a great year.
So if the opportunity was given for you to play in the NBA, would you take it?
What? That would be crazy.
So that's your goal? You do want to go to the NBA?
I mean, my goal right now is to just get a full ride Division I scholarship, to be honest.
And are you getting any offers or any schools?
I mean,
looking at you?
I've been talking to a few schools like here and there, but I mean, I haven't really turned in my transcripts or anything, so I haven't. I mean, I've been like, like really talking,
Yeah.
but I haven't really gotten any offers or like, stuff like that.
You had the chance to choose any college team you'd want to play for, who would it be?
Ooh. If I had to choose, I'd probably play for Coach K.
Really?
Definitely.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just love everything about Duke. Like Cameron Indoor Stadium. Like I don't know. It's crazy setting.
Yeah. Brett Reed and the ladies. What's up? Please tell me. I really want to know.
Ladies, man.
Yes.
Brett Reed doesn't talk about the ladies.
He doesn't talk about the ladies. He might get in trouble.
Not on camera.
Not on camera. All right. What are you doing? What are you doing when you're not playing basketball?
I mean, I'm pretty much always playing basketball, but I mean, I like playing 2K and just hanging out with my boys. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it.
And is there anything that you need to improve on as the season goes by? Because it's coming to an end really soon.
Yeah, it's coming to it. Like it's soon by,
Yeah.
But I mean, we still have pretty much this whole second half district, and I really think we're getting there.
Yeah.
I really do, and I feel like I need to improve. I need to be more consistent on the court. But like a lot of our younger guys are coming together, and coaches really got us together to where like we know what we have to do to win now.
You said you need to be more consistent on the court. Are you talking about rebounds, points? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it's not really like a statistics type thing, but like I just need to be more of like last year when I got like district defensive MVP, you know what I mean, and like all county, all that. I feel like I need to get more back to where I was like as a presence on the defensive end. Like offensively this year, like I'm miles ahead of where I was last year, but I need to get back to where I was like just like I don't know, just on the defensive end, just really working.
You say you were defensive player of the district defensive player of the
in
year
the county, yes.
in the county. That's great. So what were you? That has to feel really good to become back from what you came, from sophomore year to that.
When they told me that, I remember when they told me, I was on the bus with everyone, and coach was just talking about everyone who got all district, like Keanu, Jaden, Tristan, and then he said me, and I was like, oh, I got first team all district, and then he was like, defensive MVP, and he was like, Brett Reed. I was like, what? I was like, what did he just say? And then I don't know, it was just a blessing though. It was great.
It is a blessing.
It was great.